Be sure to subscribe for more content.
What is up, ladies and gents? Welcome to the BigBC Finance Channel, and I hope you're having a very lovely day today. So in today's video, we're going to be talking all about Luna 2.0, what has happened to it recently, and where we think the price is going to go to in the near future, with some key price levels and some trades we're looking to make. So be sure to stay tuned for all of that. And of course, if you appreciate the daily analysis on this channel and you're one of the 86% of people that watch my videos that have not yet subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button if you like this content. So without further ado, let's get the annotations back on the screen and let's just discuss how we are going to be making money with Luna 2.0. So as you can see right now with Luna 2.0, we're kind of going in this sideways trend here. Not too much has been happening on Luna 2.0, and this is of course since the FTX crash has happened. It's brought Luna 2.0 from this kind of $2.50 price shelf up here all the way down to our lifetime support on Luna 2.0, basically at the $1.48 to $1.890 region. Luna 2.0 has just been trading in this area, and of course we did have a little bit of a shocker back on the 21st of November. There we did come down below this purple line just a little bit, so things got a little bit scary there, I will say. But generally speaking, if we go on the 1-day chart here on Luna, generally speaking we have kept in line with this purple line here. And of course, do ignore this data here because this is referring to the Luna before the Do Kwon crash there. So if we just take it past into June 2022 onwards, we can see that the price on Luna 2.0 has never gone below this $1.48 level in its past. And when it has come down to this level, such as where this circle is here, we have seen the prices bounce up in the upwards directions quite shortly after. And this is on the day chart. So, you know, if you bought at the $1.48 mark in this region and you held for 5 days, we would have seen $2.18, $2.19 just a few days later. So this is the kind of opportunity that we have right now on Luna 2.0, and this is where I see us making the most money if we decide to trade Luna 2.0, because at the moment, as I say, prices are fairly sideways and there isn't enough volatility to make those crazy trades. So the best opportunities right now on Luna 2.0 are basically when this price comes down towards this level, and I think they are actually going to head there in the near future because of what the whole cryptocurrency market is doing. And of course, the leader Bitcoin kind of dictates the tune of the whole market. So if we see Bitcoin going in an upwards direction, we're also going to see that in altcoins such as Luna 2.0. But of course, if Bitcoin heads in a downwards direction, again, we're going to be seeing that on Luna 2.0. And at the moment, if we go on the 1-day chart on Bitcoin, we can see that in this region here, I do believe we are seeing some sort of bear flag pattern. Now, a bear flag pattern is a bearish pattern, and it's defined by the price coming down steeply to begin with. So we do see this, which is the flagpole, and the second part is an area where the price comes down to afterwards and kind of consolidates in. So this is the flag, as it were. And basically what this means is that the price is just traded within a channel of support, which is this line down here, and resistance, which is this line here, to form kind of a flag shape. Now, basically, if we do see this pattern occur, then we should see a price breakout to the downside. There is no upside price target from this. It's just a bearish pattern. So if we do see a breakout to the downside of this pattern here, then Bitcoin will be heading down to 13,200 in my opinion. And of course, this is only if this pattern completes. If the prices get to 16,100 on Bitcoin and the prices continue to head lower with an increase in volume and momentum, then I do think we're going to be seeing 13,200. Thankfully for the bullish people out there, we're still quite far away from 16,100. So until that happens, this is an unconfirmed bear flag. And of course, chart patterns are never perfect. So we could also just see prices disrespect it altogether, for example. So this only is in play if we see 16,000 or less on Bitcoin. And of course, if that does happen, then I'd be expecting Luna 2.0 to be heading in a downwards direction. Now, my first trade that I will be looking to make on Luna 2.0 is this trade here. So if we get to this purple line, once again, or close to it, so let's say $1.48.5-ish, then I'll be placing a buy order here. And the premise of this buy order is that every single time prices have come down to this level, they've quite quickly shot back up. So this here is the only exception where it did actually dip down below. But if we take its most recent example here, back on the 20th of November, the purple line was once respected. We came down close to it at around $1.49. And if we managed to have an automatic buy order, so we didn't need to time the exact bottom, we just had a buy order at $1.49 and we traded this all the way to the top there. If we did manage to catch this top, that is a 17% trade. So that is a pretty cool opportunity, and from the bottom to the top it took several days. So of course this is not a quick trade by any means. You do have to hold it for a few days, but generally speaking this is what has happened every time with Luna 2.0. So in this region here, for example, even in this region we did actually just come down to $1.41. And from that point, if we held from the bottom to this peak here, that's a 20% trade. So good opportunity there. So this is kind of what I'm banking on. Basically, if Bitcoin is going to be heading down and bring the whole cryptocurrency market with it, then basically my first trade will be close to this region here, $1.48, $1.49 for an automatic buy order. And of course, I will be placing a stop loss right underneath it. So let's say the prices continue to plunge lower than this purple line, then I will cancel my order when it gets to around $1.47.5. And another buy order that I do have will be the absolute low here of this price, $1.41. So this is the lowest the price has come. And basically, if we do go below this $1.48 mark, this is where I think the price will go to next. And of course, same premise again, if the prices get down to this level, then I will be placing a buy order, an automatic buy order, with the same premise that the price will bounce up quite sharply afterwards. So these are the first two levels that I am eyeing, and of course this is contingent on Bitcoin heading down to 13,200, because that's going to create a downwards move here on Luna 2.0. And when it gets down to this level, we should see a bounce upwards. Now, if this $1.41 level is not respected, then we don't really have a good approximation as to how low the prices can go on Luna 2.0, because as I said before, this purple line was basically our lifetime support on Luna 2.0. Prices have never gone down below this level until this 21st of November region, which is why we have this dotted line here. But below the $1.41 mark, we have not seen the prices go down below it, so we don't really have a good reference as to how low the prices can go. So these are the only two levels that I'm going to be placing that automatic buy order at, with the premise that the prices are going to bounce back up. And of course, we're always going to be monitoring what Bitcoin is doing relative to this bear flag and whether it respects it or not, because if it does, that's going to plunge the prices of crypto down further. Cryptos like Luna 2.0 down further, and it's going to create the opportunity that I have just talked about. So very important that we see what Bitcoin is doing. Likewise, if we do see Bitcoin heading in an upwards direction, so let's say this was the actual bottom for Bitcoin, then we should be able to see prices start to head up as well on Luna 2.0. And so I'll be back to looking for chart patterns, and what I'll be looking for if we do start to go back in a bullish mode here on Luna 2.0 is for prices to absolutely clear this moving average. Of course, the moving average first and foremost has to be going in this upwards direction. Secondly, we need to clear the moving average. So if we're going to be in a bullish mode, I want to see prices clear it with a lot of momentum and volume. And number three, I want to see this volume up here. So it kind of ties into number two, but we want to see a lot of volume as prices are going up as well. So a good general rule that I like to follow is that if prices are moving up and we are started on a bullish trend, then we want to see large green volume to accompany it. If the prices move up on low volume, then it's not a sustainable move. So I'm going to be looking for large volume and a break through this moving average if we are started on a new trend upwards here on Luna 2.0, because at the moment we have just been trending sideways, and so there hasn't been too many trading opportunities here on Luna 2.0. But nonetheless, that's pretty much everything I have to say summed up in this video. So, as a summary, I'm looking at the $1.41 and $1.48 levels on Luna 2.0 with the premise that if the price comes down quite steeply to either one of these levels, we should see quite a quick bounce back up, since there has been a lot of support at both these levels here. Additionally, I'm looking at what Bitcoin is doing, because I do believe it's in some sort of bear flag at the moment. Of course, this could be invalidated at some point, say if we break through this resistance on the top of Bitcoin, but generally speaking, if this does play out, then we should see a move down below 16,000. So 16,000 is a crucial point for Bitcoin. And so with that being said, that's pretty much the summary summed up. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did find this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. But otherwise, I'll see you in my next video.